If you just want to know where I stand on this huge game-changing news, please stick around to the end. Or you can just skip straight to my final thoughts at 1540. The Ark community is torn, not only because Ark 2 being delayed until Q4 of 2024, but also because we are having to buy Ark Survival Ascended and all of Ark 1 maps again. And all the Ark Survival Evolved official servers will be taken offline at the end of August when Ark Survival Ascended launches. So first up, let's talk about Ark 2 being delayed and why, and what my thoughts are on it. This is what Wildcard has to say. After careful consideration, we have decided to delay the sequel's launch to the end of 2024 when it will still launch exclusively on Xbox, Game Pass, and Windows distribution platforms, Steam and PC. We put much thought into delaying Ark 2 for the betterment of the final product and the team's well-being. This news will be disappointing to many, we feel it too. But we're confident that this heavy decision is the right one. So let's be honest here, no one truly likes disappointing people intentionally. I really don't think Wildcard would do this unless it was 100% necessary. They go on to say, we also recognize that Ark 2 has some pretty significant design changes from the original game, which may not make it as appealing to everyone. Looking at you, Souls-like combat, primitive-only weaponry, and strict third-person mechanics, and an overall very serious tone. Which is why we feel it is essential to provide players with a fully next-gen version of the original experience to ensure fans can continue to enjoy the Ark they know for years to come. We sincerely apologize for this delay and genuinely appreciate your understanding. Your support and passion are vital to us, and we will continue to work intensively to deliver the ultimate next-gen dinosaur survival experience. With that in mind, we do not plan to showcase any gameplay screenshots, videos of Ark 2 this year. However, we intend to keep you informed and engaged in the development process by regularly showcasing more Ark 2 assets in the months ahead, leading to our gameplay reveal next year. So with all that being said, I truly believe this is for the better. Let's face it, Ark isn't just a video game anymore, it's a whole lifestyle. But let's move on to what's probably going to be the biggest Ark news and what is dividing us as a community altogether. Ark Survival Ascended is a next generation remaster of our beloved Ark Survival Evolved. Harnessing the power of Unreal Engine 5, it will be released on Xbox Series S and X, PC, Windows and Steam, and PlayStation 5 by the end of August 2023. The base game will include the island, Survival of the Fittest, and all the non-canon DLC maps, which will be added to ASA, which is Ark Survival Ascended, over time. Xbox Series S and X and PC players will be able to get it via an ultimate value bundle known as the Ark Respawn Bundle. This bundle includes ownership of both Ark Survival Ascended and Ark 2 and will be priced at $49.99. This bundle will be available to purchase from the end of August for up to 1 year, after which Ark Survival Ascended and Ark 2 will be sold separately. Additionally, the bundle will provide players access to an exclusive 1-month closed beta to Ark 2 in 2024 before the rest of the general public can play Ark 2. PlayStation 5 users will be able to get their hands on Ark Survival Ascended as a standalone next-gen game at launch in August 2023 for $39.99. All the expansion packs will be sold separately on all platforms. $19.99 for Explorer Pass, which includes Scorched Earth, Aberration, Q4 of 2023, and Extinction, Q1 of 2024. $19.99 for Genesis Pass, which includes Genesis 1, comes out in Q1 of 2024, and Genesis Part 2 comes out Q2 of 2024. At Ark Survival Ascended's launch, players will have access to the island, Scorched Earth, and the new revamped game mode, Survival of the Fittest. So at launch of Ark Survival Ascended, or ASA for short, it sounds like we get the island, which is, as we all know, the first story map. We get the center, which is among the top maps for rat holes on PvP servers. Ragnarok, which has the lava golem and the ice cream, you scream, we all scream for the ice cream queen. For the blueprints, and let's not forget the desert drops, one of my personal favorite maps, Valguero, the easy wyvern taming map, Crystal Isles, a super primitive map, the Lost Island, and the Viking map, Fjordur, where you can literally tame a Norse god named Fjerner. Now it seems like if you were to pay the $19.99 right after you pay the $50 for the base game, you also get Scorched Earth at the launch of the game. We are also getting Survival of the Fittest on Unreal Engine 5 and will be up to date with all platforms, which is awesome since me and the family play on Xbox. And in its current state is not the best experience, but it is also great news for Xbox and PlayStation as it opens up more competition across all the platforms. In addition to many other new features, Ark Survival Ascended will feature the following improvements and enhancements: Unreal Engine 5 overhaul with Nanite, Lumen, and RTXD, Dynamic Water, Interactive Foliage, Unreal Engine 5 performance gains, instance rendering, large bases, etc., threaded server networking, and native physics engine. Cross-platform multiplayer. This includes cross-platform accounts and cross-progression, cross-voice chat, and friends. No matter what platform you start playing on, you can access your account, character, and dinos and items on different platforms for the ultimate cross-platform experience. Cross-platform modding. We recognize the power of giving players the tools and capability to define their survival experience, so we want to take cross-platform one step further by working with Overwolf to introduce an industry-first cross-platform modding experience where mods created on PC are delivered directly to end-user consoles from a custom modding backend. The modding capability will include full blueprinting support, stacked mods, and maps. Everything that is currently possible on the Steam version of Ark Survival Evolved and more will be possible on the new system and be available for end users to play on console in all modes. Premium mods. Reviewed by Overwolf and Wildcard for quality control and value, mod authors will optionally be able to specify price points for their mods, with 50% of the price point going to the mod author. This is necessary to pay the custom infrastructure required for Overwolf to support, administrate, and deliver the mods to console. We plan on streamlining the process of upgrading legacy Ark Survival Evolved mods to the next generation platform. We plan to reach out to current and former sponsored modders in preparation for the launch of Ark Survival Ascended with the tools they need to get their mods ready before the launch. This right here is probably, in my opinion, my favorite thing I've seen on this whole community crunch. Actual cross-platform anti-cheat. Yeah, I know they already have BattleEye, which is supposed to be an anti-cheat, but if you have never looked it up, it is not compatible with Windows 10 or Windows 11. So having an actual anti-cheat will make playing on official servers so much more enjoyable. Also, Survival of the Fittest. Survival of the Fittest will be integrated into the main product as a new, fully supported game mode. It will have a dedicated team that will continue to work on more gameplay changes, mechanical improvements, quality of life, maps, and balance adjustments. The initial mode will be revamped with an exclusive Ark Survival Ascended update, including upgraded to the Unreal Engine 5 with complete cross-platform and cross-modding support. The Survival of the Fittest UE5 source content will be released for modders to utilize as they wish within Ark Survival Ascended. Scorched Earth, Survival of the Fittest map, matchmaking queue, character and creature customization with cosmetics, local lobby where you can group up with your friends, configure the look of your survivor and dinos, and queue up for lobbies together. Lots of bug fixes and balance and functionality improvements. Art assets are being upgraded throughout the entire game. Newly designed holiday events take advantage of the next-gen pipeline released as mods, so they are always available to play. New content, quality of life improvements, balance and gameplay changes, including but not limited to updated minimap, pan, zoom, pings, etc., similar to the Survival of the Fittest minimap, new structures, display cases, smaller tech teleporters, and building quality of life improvements, snap fixes, increased foundation support, foundation height and adjustments, and more. A queuing system, which I'm super excited for the Survival of the Fittest, because the way that it works now is freaking terrible. New third-person camera with the option to opt out. Oh, so we'll be able to go into first-person view with this new update, or the new game. Directional sprinting and walking, ping system, gamepad cursor, chibi slot and skins tab, balance passes, cave entrances, mechs, aberration creatures, more breedable creatures, and more. Seriously, a lot more. This list isn't exhaustive, but it'll get super long if we list everything, and there's more we'll decide to do between now and launch too. Really wish they would have just laid it all out on the table for us. That way we knew exactly what we were getting. But yeah, maybe next week's Community Crunch will show us something. Live operations. We understand there will be questions regarding live ops for the product, so we will review some key areas now. Final content update. In June, for Ark's 8th anniversary, we will release Ark Survival Evolved's final content update, which includes the fan favorite, the fan voted Rhine-Nakatha, the new dino coming out, basically. Cross-platform. It's important to note that Ark Survival Evolved's Ark SE and Ark Survival Ascended ASA will coexist, but will not support crossplay between the two games. ASA will have undergone profound functional changes which prevent it from being compatible with the previous game. Holiday events. We plan to develop and release ASA exclusive holiday content that takes advantage of the next gen pipeline released in mods, so they're always available to play. Official servers. With the launch of ASA at the end of August, we will be taking down all official servers on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC for Ark Survival Evolved. At that time, the final save data from the Ark Survival Evolved official servers will be uploaded for players to rehost on their own servers or play in single-player / non-dedicated servers, as well as slightly earlier snapshots. You will still be able to play on single-player, non-dedicated, player-dedicated, and unofficial servers. Ark Survival Ascended will have its own fully supported official network for all platforms. Feature sunset. With the launch of Ark Survival Ascended, we will be ending the official support for Primitive Plus, Split Screen, and the procedurally generated maps. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. These aspects of the game will not be ported to the new Unreal Engine 5 version. We will look into releasing the source files for Primitive Plus for those that wish to repurpose aspects of it for mods. Ark Survival Ascended updates. The remaster will have regular updates to resolve bugs, introduce new content, balance changes, and quality of life improvements for years to come. Ark Survival Evolved updates will be limited to crashes and critical bug fixes. New paid expansion pack. We plan to release a new Canon Story expansion pack for Ark Survival Ascended that will be available in Q4 of 2023. This DLC will feature 4 new creatures, which we'll share more details about later this year. So it seems that even after we buy the base game for $50, both DLC bundles for $20 a piece, and a grand total of just about $100, we will still be required to purchase another expansion pack that will probably be another $20 to $30 for the new dino, or the new dinos, and a new story map, and a real big maybe on a new non-story map. Ark Ultimate Survivor Edition for the Switch has been off to a great start on Nintendo Switch. The insightful crew at Digital Foundry called it one of the most radical improvements in game quality they've ever seen. So far, they've launched Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Ragnarok, with Extinction coming on April 11th. To our current estimated timeline for the rest of the significant releases is as follows. April 2023 is Extinction. May of 2023 is Small Tribe servers. That's pretty dope. Switch gets Small Tribes. That'll be super fun for y'all. June 2023, Genesis Part 1. October, Genesis Part 2. Winter into 2024, remaining community maps. So that's something for y'all to look forward to. Congratulations. Happy for y'all. Revamp of Ark Mobile. We have some important news for mobile survivors. At the year's end, we anticipate a relaunch of Ark Mobile as a completely revamped product. It will be based on a graphically improved version of the Switch codebase due to the increased power generally available with mobile devices, and include new Switch features and content and mobile-specific changes. We plan to release all the expansion packs and non-canon maps over time into this revamped version, and from that point onwards, Ark Mobile will have its product, lifecycle, and roadmap. Ark the Animated Series has completed the animation and cast recordings of all of its 14 initial episodes, which are currently in post-production, VFX, sound mix, etc. We're delighted with how the show has turned out. It's an epic, melodramatic love letter to dinosaurs, fantasy, sci-fi, and of course, Ark itself. Though we have not placed it yet with any platform, hence the lack of news in that area, so as soon as there's more to report, we will let you know. thank you everyone for reading through this substantial write-up, and stay tuned for more information on the Ark Survival Ascended in months ahead towards its August launch. Not that many of you are going to really care about this, especially after the news we all got, but we do have an Evo event going on, so all official rates are going to be doubled. You got 2 times on official 1X all the way up to 6X on classic rates. That's for harvesting, taming, breeding, imprinting, maturation, hatch and gestation, and 0.5 mating intervals. So for those of y'all that are still playing on official, get out there, get your breeding, get your raids in, or if you're playing on PvE, spend these last couple of months and these last couple Evo events that we're going to have getting the colors that you want and the stats that you want, because they're going to go bye-bye. My final thoughts on this huge community crunch and Ark roadmap. There's a lot to digest here. Ark 2 being delayed till 2024 was 100% expected, and I have been saying it will be late 2024 to early to mid 2025 since we got the very first game trailer like 2 years ago. When it comes to Ark Survival Ascended, I'm kind of torn between this is awesome news and this is bad news. Now don't get me wrong, I'm super excited to see the game remastered for the better and to get rid of the cheaters on official servers. I can see the general population of players and content creators not wanting to buy or move to the new game, even though for years now everyone has been yelling at Wildcard to fix their game, fix their game, fix their game. It seems like every social media post that I see, somebody's like, fix your damn game. Well, they are. Like, I mean, come on. This is what this is. And I, for one, couldn't be happier, because with this new Ark comes a load of changes, and they range from simple cosmetics all the way up to an anti-cheat that will actually work to working mods on console. No, I'm not happy that we will be charged for the mods, but 100% understand why we will be getting charged. I'm going to be making a video soon going over the changes in more depth, and also what other things we as both PC players and console players need as far as changes. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.